If you reach out to 100 different strangers to sell your services, to sell your products, whatever you're trying to sell, the probability of you getting a reply back is literally zero. Because according to Apollo, which is a very big company, millions of people use this to find emails, to send emails, do cold outreach. According to them, based on data, on average, cold emails only have a 0.9% reply rate. Meaning out of 100 emails you're sending, 100 different people you're reaching out to, not even one of them is going to respond to you. And this is obviously not really good statistics. Recently, I actually launched a software for doing like Twitter outreach and everything. And recently, a person reached out to me on WhatsApp who is a customer of the software. And he said, Somil, I use this campaign over here. Out of the 40 messages which I've sent, I've gotten around 3 replies, which is a 7.5% reply rate. Could you please review my message and give me feedback? I've like basically used all your principles. What he was referring to is on YouTube, I've created like a full 3-4 hour course on doing like Twitter outreach and everything. So I showed like how you can create the templates which have gotten us like 8 to 9% reply rates on Twitter, everything as well. So you can refer to this course. It's like a 4-hour course. And he basically asked me to like review his copy and everything. So this is just me going over all the different tips and tricks which I think can be used by him to like take his campaign, which is already doing well, to even greater heights. Like this is literally 8 times better than what an average person sees when he tries to do like outreach and everything. And yeah, this is just me reviewing his campaign. This is the Twitter profile which he's using. One thing I want to say is when you get like a blue tick, like firstly your profile is not really good. You have like around 28 followers. I'll suggest you to buy like let's say 100 200 followers, like at least buy 200 followers. Buying followers on Twitter, it's really affordable, it's really easy. So if you just get yourself to like 200 followers, and if you just buy like a verified tick mark, like he has already bought the verification whatever to send out the messages, but the blue tick, like it takes like 2 to 3 days to actually come. So I think he got verified like yesterday. So that's why in like the next few days he would have like the blue tick, and I'll just suggest you to buy some freaking followers, because again that's going to help you out a lot more. It's going to severely increase the amount of replies and positive replies you get. First thing, I know it's very counterintuitive, like it goes against everything which I was saying, that in this video I'm going to be helping you take this campaign which is already great to even greater heights. And that is like literally don't change anything. The reason behind this is Charlie Morgan is a very famous YouTuber. A lot of people who watch me, they watch him as well, so I'm assuming you know who he is. He basically is a guy who made like $30 million in the last few years selling agency services, like consulting services, course, whatever. So yeah, this is the guy named Charlie Morgan, and he has a course over here. I'm not sure if this is going to take me to, yeah. So basically he has a course where he says that we'll get you like 100 plus qualified appointments every single month, 100% guaranteed, everything. Basically he has a course which he sells for around $10,000, $13,000, and yeah, depending on when you buy it in the future it might increase. And in that course he had a module known as Morgan's acquisition theory, and he spoke about a concept which really struck home with me. He said he had like a person who had like cold loom system. So he teaches a system of reaching out to people where basically you record like personalized loom videos for them. You have like the website in the background, and then you record a video on loom, and then you use cold email to basically reach out to these people, and then you include the loom video as well. And when people see that it's actually you reaching out with the loom video and everything, then the chances of them replying and everything, getting on a call with you, it is a lot. So he had this thing, and he gave the example that a student of his was using the cold loom system to basically reach out to people. And I think he had like a 1 or a 1.2% appointment booking rate, which means that out of every 100 looms he was sending out, he was booking approximately like 1 appointment. If he sent out like 1000 looms, 1000 emails, he would book around 12 calls total. And the person reached out to him, he reached out to Charlie, and he said like, Charlie, how am I supposed to improve this and everything? And Charlie just said, bro, like you don't have to improve it, you don't have to change anything. The person was kind of like confused, like what exactly, like this is very low. In the course you said that the KPI should be between 3 to 5%, so you should be getting like 3 to 5 calls, whatever. Charlie Morgan said, you're already getting 1 appointment a day with this. If you just do like 200 looms, you'll get like 2 appointments. And you mentioned that these appointments were qualified. You mentioned that these appointments were like converting into clients. So you have a system which is already putting money in your bank account. It's making you more money than what you invest into it. So why the frick would you change it? Why would you change anything? And that just struck me like, there's this another guy on Twitter, what's his name, Sem, whatever. And one day he tweeted something which really hit me. And everyone is constantly worried about low reply rates on like cold emails, like low open rates. He said even if your campaigns are getting like a 20% open rate on cold emails, which is absolutely terrible by the way, even if you're only getting a 20% open rate, if that is making like if you're investing $1 into the system and then you're making $10 out of it, what's the freaking problem? Like, at the end of the day, the only thing which matters is how much money we're putting into the system and how many total replies we're getting. That's like not even replies, like how much total money we're making. If the ROI you're getting, if that is good enough, like why do you want to change it? For example, right now, if you got like a 7.5% positive reply rate or whatever, why do you want to change anything? Like, why do you want to change it? Because it's already good. It's already in KPI. Like 7.5% reply rate on Twitter, especially in the niche. So he's selling like ghostwriting services to venture capitalists, like founders, real estate people. These people are like busy, they're high quality people. For example, like it's not like a campaign which has a 10% reply rate, it's gonna be better than a campaign which has a 7% reply rate. I can get a 10% positive reply rate if I reach out to like Fortnite players or something with 3 followers. I'll probably get a higher reply rate than me reaching out to like founders who have like over $100 billion companies. But at the end of the day, if you're like using a campaign in which you're getting like one call booked out of every 1000 messages, and these calls are converting into like $1 million deals for your company, which means you're investing like a couple $100 a month and then you're getting like millions out of it, why would you change anything? Just because you get like a higher reply rate, higher open rate, whatever. Even if you get it like the only metric, like this is the thing which I was speaking about, like the next thing I want to move towards is that Polaris metric optimization. Basically, Polaris star, like a lot of you might know what is a Polaris star, sorry. In the night sky, there's a star that if you get lost, you should just keep on following the star and then you'll end up at the right destination. Similarly, the Polaris is basically like the most important metric towards which you should be optimizing everything. If this is making a lot of money, if you're investing $1 into it and you're getting like a consistent return on investment out, then why do you want to change it? I mean, it's already working well. So never optimize your email campaigns for like open rates, never optimize your outbound campaigns for reply rates. The only thing for which you should be optimizing is, according to Charlie Mughal, like appointments. I think even more than that, it should be ROI. How much money are you investing into it? And as long as any system is giving me a 3x plus ROI, then I'm pretty happy with it. Like even if it's not great, I can just invest like $1,000 into it, make like $3,000 back, invest $3,000 back, then make $9,000 back. So yeah, like don't chase vanity metrics, only chase like the actual things. So my first advice would probably not change anything. Just let it run. The next thing, like the next concept in this, like the next sub concept in this main concept is non-linear scale. And like this is a concept which is really difficult for me to grasp. Once I understood it, like life genuinely became much easier. I'll give you the perfect example. So there's this guy known as Charlie Barber. What's his YouTube? I think that's his name. Yeah. He has around like 52,000 subscribers, whatever. And then he has his own course and everything. And I've purchased from him as well. I've tried it. I just wanted to just see what he was basically doing. And over here you can see, this is the school community as basically for $127 a month. And over here, he had like a lot of cool things like free Go High Level, whatever. And like those are cool, but I already had Go High Level, so it was not making a lot of sense for me and everything. And in this, he had a course on Instagram outreach and all. And he said you should use something known as a bait and switch tactic. So for example, like let's say you wanted to use a bait and switch tactic on me. You would ask me something like, hey Somil, how much does your software cost? Now I think that you're interested in buying my software for getting leads, which is absolutely the best in the world, because for $49 a month you get unlimited leads, cheapest and like the only software in the world which gives you unlimited credits, like all the different scrapers you can think of. I made it so good that I cannot help but promote it. I don't want to sound like a sleazy salesman or something. Anyways, let's say you ask me the price of my software, I tell you the exact price of it and everything, and then you try to go into like trying to pitch me your thing. You ask me like, Saumil, how much does your software cost? I'm like, yo bro, it costs like $49 a month only, you get all these awesome benefits, whatever. Then you're like, Somil, by the way, I think like that's great, and I can now help you like get more like leads or like more sales on your software. Now, if you are just an idiot who's measuring the reply rates, you could be getting like a 33% reply rate on this campaign, and there might be another campaign where you're just directly pitching it, and you might be getting a 5% reply rate on that campaign. If the total number of calls which are being booked by the 5% reply rate campaign, or the total amount of money which you're making, if that is giving you a better ROI, if that is giving you more appointments, more sales, more revenue, what's the problem? Like, if we, like, it's not like every single variable is not attached to each other. For example, if I use the subject line, like click on this or if you're gay, that might give me like a 90% open rate on cold email. But my ideal customer profile would probably never buy for it. So if I try to optimize my campaigns for open rates or reply rates, I might actually make less money. It's not like I have a system which is getting me like a 5x ROI. I'm putting $1 into it, and like I have a 40% open rate, and I'm able to put like $1 in, and I'm able to make like $5 out. It's not like if I take my open rates from 40% to like 60%, I'll start making like $7.5 or $8 for every single dollar I invest into it. Like, systems don't scale linearly, if that's a word. Like the scale is basically not linear. It's not like if you double your open rate, you'll double your revenue. It's not like if you double your reply rate, you'll double your revenue. Because again, this bait and switch example, I tried it. My reply rates almost like double, because I was now reaching out to these people. I was inquiring about the coaching services from these coaches, but they were interested in selling me the services. There were some people who literally said, Somil bro, like I would have bought from you. Like whatever you're selling, I like it. I think it's genuinely cool and everything. But at the same time, I just did not like your approach towards it. Your approach was like very bait and switch tactic, and I just don't like it. Like, if that's how our initial conversation start, from lying, manipulation, whatever, I'm just not interested in that. So that's a perfect example that an increase in reply rates or open rates might not lead to an increase in like overall results you get from it and everything. So yeah, just optimize for the Polaris metric, which I think is how much money you're putting into the system and how much money you're getting out. Apart from it, like nothing else matter. If you're getting like a 3x plus ROI, then I think it's good, because you can literally put all the money you're making from it back into it, and then you can scale like literally infinitely. So the first thing I'll say is don't change anything. Now, because you actually asked me to review the copy and everything, I'll actually go through it. And yeah, the intro which you used over here is, hey first name, what's up? So this first name of the person was weird, so that's why it's appearing word, but it will probably be like, let's say the person is John. Hey John, what's up? So that's the first line, and I think the intro is pretty decent, pretty solid, because the entire aim of an intro, I think, is just to sound human and just to sound different. People should not look at it and think, yeah, this is an automated message, yeah, this is an AI personalized message, yeah, this is a message which is sending out to like thousands of people. Yeah, it should just not sound like that. It should just sound different. It should just sound human, so that the person thinks an actual person wrote it out, because then he thinks that this person has taken time out of his day to write out this message because of the law of reciprocity. And if you want to understand psychology, like, this is a very good book, like Persuasion by Robert B. Cialdini. What was the name? Yeah, Robert B. Cialdini, whatever you pronounce it, whatever. Influence, yeah. Just read that book. It will teach you a lot. And one of the principles in that book was the law of reciprocity. If I do nice for you, you'll do nice for me. That's why I create this content. I know like eventually you're going to get so much of value. Maybe not now, maybe not today, maybe not in the next month, the next year. Eventually, over a long enough period of time. I genuinely believe each and every single person who's watching this right now, and they continue to watch me in the future. If you don't stop watching me, I know you'll buy from me. Every single person I know, he's going to buy from me eventually at some point in time. Because like, I just like to think like there's a certain amount of goodwill you have to build up, and when you have built up like enough goodwill, then the person is forced to like reciprocate. If there's a person who literally saved my mother's life, like let's say she was like dying of like a kidney failure or something, and he or she like donated his or her kidney to my mother, I'll forever be indebted to him or her. Like, he has just built enough goodwill. Even if he asks me for like $1 million or something, I'll probably just give it to him. So it's just like figuring out like, how can we build goodwill? And similarly in this context, if you like just like, it's like The person is not thinking this. They just open your message and in like a split second they decide if they want to respond or not. But you can like leverage principles which actually you can just understand how the human brain works, and then you can use principles to basically like understand the shortcomings of the human brain and kind of like manipulate it to basically get what you want. I know that's basically marketing, figuring out how humans beings behave and using that information to get them to do what you want them to do. After that, coming to the offer which he has over here is random one, but I was talking a few founders building cool stuff and your profile popped up, and like this is decent because it seems human that yeah, like my profile actually popped up, whatever. Stalking a few founders, like it depends, man. Like I don't know. There was a time when these cringe things used to work. Maybe it works better on LinkedIn, whatever. Now, absolutely, it does not work. I don't know why. People just tell me to fuck off when I write this. Earlier, when I used to write it, they used to think that, yeah, it just depends on the market as well. Earlier, I was reaching out to like YouTubers and influencers, and obviously, like, no one markets to them as much. Like, they don't understand marketing. So that's why, like, not marketing in the traditional B2B sense. So that's why, like, we can get away with this. But if your founders are better than you at marketing, like, this would absolutely not work. When I was like, I don't want to like open a WhatsApp, but there was an idiot who was asking for like double the pay as my employees, and I said, okay, if you want double the money, you should be providing me double the results. And he has never ever gotten like results. So what happened is he was struggling to get appointments for his own company. He said, yo bro, Somil, can I work for you? I'll book appointments for your company. I said like, okay, like I'll just give him a job, I'll give him a shot, whatever. He's clearly struggling with appointments because if he wasn't, he wouldn't even need the job. He does not have a proof of concept, whatever. And I said, yo, I'm going to pay you this much. This is what I pay my other people. He said, pay me double that. I said, no, like, yeah, thank you. I'm not interested. He said like, yo, bro, like, do you value only price? Like, do you not value output results? Like, these are things you can use to sell to like consumers, like people who don't know marketing. I already know what you're trying to do. You're trying to stroke my ego by helping me affirm the fact that, yeah, I'm the person who believes in like results over cost. But bro, you don't know how to get fucking results. So like actually Shad, a good friend of mine, he actually gave me this advice. What was the name of his company? Bundle Media. So he has this video editing agency, and when I saw him for the first time, he was like 18 years old. He was making like $30,000 a month, whatever, and he was clearly successful. Then I started learning from him a bit. He was the person who introduced me to cold outreach and all. And then once like I did a campaign where I used him and some other people as a case study, and then the people who I reached out to, they basically reached out to him and they asked him like, yo, have you ever worked with Sawmill? And he said yes. Then he asked me like, what happened? I said like, there was this person I was speaking to, and on the sales call I basically used the trick, like what do you call it, like FOMO trick. Basically I said that if you get started today, like normally it's this much, if you get started today I'll charge you just this much. And he said, you don't use marketing on marketing people. Like if on the site over here, salesgen.com, like X Outreach Pro, I had like a fake timer where it's going like 2 minutes, that prices are going to increase in 2 minutes. Like I know no one is going to believe it. But there are so many people who run webinars and everything that they actually add it and they actually work. Because they're reaching out to people who don't know how marketing works. They don't know that like after the timer runs out, it's still going to say the same price. But now I know. For example, like yesterday, ManyReach had a lifetime deal. So basically, this is a cold email platform. And yeah, so basically they turned like 2 years old yesterday or a few days ago. And they have this birthday deal, lifetime deal. And yesterday, it was supposed to end. So I actually like bought it like 1 hour before it was supposed to end. And then I see like they have extended the deal for 2 more days. So I know this timer thing, this stupid ass shit, it never actually works. On their ads, like if I go to ads library on LinkedIn or maybe the Facebook one as well. Like if I come here, let's say all ads, I select ManyReach over here. Yeah. Oh, where it is. I'm unable to find the exact ad. I think this is the one. What's the ad creative over here? Yeah, like basically the point I'm trying to convey over here is they have this thing where they said that for the first 100 people, they basically get to use a code, and they get to save like $50. They have like a $50 discount code for the first 100 people who use it. Then I go over to the founder's LinkedIn. What's the name of founder many reach? Many reach. Yeah, this guy Luca, and I think he created like a post or whatever. Like I don't know what he said. Show all post whatever. Yeah, like I don't know where he did, but somewhere he was speaking that around like thousands of people have already bought this lifetime deal, whatever. And then I see that if I try to apply this code over here, this $50 discount code, and I'm not chitting on this offer, like I still bought it, I still use it. This coupon code was, by the way, supposed to only work for the first 100 people, but apparently thousands of people have bought it, and now I can still use the code to get like a $50 discount. So yeah, that's why like marketing does not work on marketers. If people know marketing, I would like usually just stay away from it. So yeah, that's why like I know like it just sounds weird, man. Into a silent client machine, whatever. Client acquisition, secret machine that prints money in a sleep, blah 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 blah. I know, like you've heard like marketing from Dan Kennedy, like advertising. You've watched Sabri Subi. Who else is the person? Like Alex Ramosi. Everyone has done it. 100 million offers. Like everyone has read it. Everyone is saying the same offer. Like if I don't get you XYZ result, I'll pay for your grandma's heart attack thing or something as well, and I'll personally carry you to the hospital, and I'll give you a CPR as well, and I'll marry you, whatever. Like you get that crap, right? So that's why I'll just say like try to use like the better someone understands marketing, the more you should actually affirm the fact that like I couldn't be like, yo bro, I know you understand marketing, this is what I can do for you. People have like $50 to $200 marketing, like $50 to $200 people, like people who basically have companies where 50 to 200 people work, these massive marketing companies. My pitch to them is, yo bro, I know you get like a lot of pitches, like I literally just book like qualified B2B calls with you, with people who want to buy your shit. Like yeah, this is going to be the pricing, whatever. I don't try to act like curiosity, marketing angles, whatever. I just tell them what I can do for them because they clearly understand marketing better than me. So if your clients actually understand marketing better than you cannot outmarket them. So like I know like maybe this works, but again I've heard it everything. So yeah, I'll just say like that thing, like don't try to use marketing on people who are better marketers than you. Offer, to be honest man, it's like not the best from me because it's like literally nothing is different from the thousands of ghostwriters. Like I'm someone who's not even that big on Twitter, and I've received like so many DMs for ghostwriting services. Like I'm not sure if I'll be able to see. Oh, where's the ghostwriter? Writing. I'm unable to find it. Like this is the perfect example of what not to do. I just wanted to see like what this software is about, so that's why I agreed to her. So yeah, like I know this is automated, so this was the first line. Like this is stupid. Like don't ever do this, whatever. Yeah. Anyways, so like literally thousands of ghostwriters available in the market. I receive pitches. Like everyone is like, yo bro, pay me $150. I'll get you like 2,000 followers, and I'm like, yo bro, like what the fuck am I going to do for 2,000 followers? I'll buy them for $2 if you want. Like yeah, basically like you're nothing different. You just told the person, yeah, I'll get you more clients, and I'm a ghostwriter, by the way. There's no curiosity. Why should the person get on a call with you? Like why should he go on a 10-minute call with you when you've clearly told him what he can do or not? And like what's the reason for him getting on a call with you? Like genuinely try to explain to me. Why would a person who's actually busy like be like, yo, I need to get on a 10-minute call with him on a jamming session? Like why should he do that? It's like a very mass marketing type of message. Like I know you wrote it to like hundreds and thousands of people. Like I like when I read this, I know it's not written just for me. And yeah, like you're just not different from people. There's no curiosity. There's no reason for me to actually get on a quick call with you. The thing is, you probably won't text your mom or your best friend like that. So I text him. Like that's the only test which I use for myself. Whenever I'm writing like a cold email, cold, like any message, I just say like, yo, would I buy from someone who has used this message? Would I buy from someone who has used like a bait and switch tactic? I'm like, fuck no. So why should I do it? I don't do it. I stopped doing like bait and switch tactics because everyone on YouTube told me they work well, but I don't like it. I won't buy from it. So like, why should I do it? If you won't speak to your mom like that, if you won't buy from a message like that, like why would you do it? Like, be honest, would you buy a $2,000, $3,000 a month package from a LinkedIn ghostwriter who reached out to you like this? I probably wouldn't. The next thing I'll say is segment your campaigns. Like, segmentation basically means, let's say my target audience is B2B companies. The email I'll write to someone who has like 15 employees in his company versus 15,000 employees, it's just going to be a different email. Like, even though the industry, everything they're doing, like the service they're selling, it's exactly the same. So what I'll say is create multiple campaigns. One campaign is just for a very particular niche type of people. Because the more you niche down, the more you can speak the language. The more you speak the language, the more they resonate, the higher your reply rates and everything is going to be, the more calls you're going to get, the more like deals you're going to close and everything. So segment your campaigns because, bro, holy shit, man. Like, I speak to people and I ask them like, what's your ICP? Their ICP is fucking founders. Like, I could be the founder of an e-commerce company and I can be the founder of a casino. Like, what someone can sell to me, like what I want, it's completely different things. An e-commerce company is very different from a casino. And I'm the founder in both these cases. So why not segment your campaigns? I'm not saying like you cannot target both. If you have a service like, let's say, SEO or something where both can benefit, like a software as well and a casino as well, why not like create a campaign just for casinos? Then you can like scrape all the casinos, like segment that list by different sizes, location, everything. Then you can create multiple campaigns for that. Once you have reached out to all the different casinos and everything, then you can move on to like the e-commerce brands. Why not segment it? Because these campaigns, like, they sound very broad. You promised like, yeah, I work with founders, and you said you help them get more customers. Bro, if I say like, if I reached out to marketing agencies and I said I'll help you get more customers or users, like, it won't resonate with them because they call their customer clients. Like, if I tell a SaaS founder that I'll help you get more clients, it probably won't resonate with them because they call it users. So you have to speak the language of the niche. You have to like just segment your list more. Speak exactly to the person. Like, you have to niche down so much that the person thinks you're literally writing it for them and you only help them. I'm not saying you have to like be married or stuck to that niche forever. You can reach out to all the people in this niche and then you can move on to another niche. But segment your campaigns, man. Because you're saying like customers, founders, like founders are so freaking big, man. Like, literally so fucking big. Like, if I go to LeadWave, like, this is just in the database export feature. We have like millions of leads, whatever. If I just go over to the database export feature over here, and over here in the Polar database, I write founder. I literally have like 800,000 founders. You think all these people, they're going to be like the same exact people in Sales Navigator? Let's say I apply the founder. I have like again like 375,000 people. If I like export this and I like send them an email, yeah bro, you're a freaking founder. This company is like a freight and trucking company. This is a consulting company, you can see. Like, this is like a design or something like that. Like, I don't know, probably like a charity, yeah. Not profit, like charity organization, whatever. This is a real estate company. Now, the email you send to a real estate founder is going to be different from like a non-profit company. So that's why you're supposed to like just segment your list, man. A better example of this is, I don't know, like I'll just say, let's say you're trying to help marketing agencies or like B2B companies get more appointments or sales with LinkedIn, like using your ghostwriting services. This is what I'll probably write. So first message says the same. You say like, yo John, what's up? After that, I'm like, yo. So I know it's kind of random, but I helped a marketing agency get like 78 appointments last month from LinkedIn without ads or cold outreach. LOL. The guy literally texted me to stop because he cannot handle all of them. So can I use the same start for you? Very casual. And I'm not saying I'm selling you my marketing. Like, can you tell what exactly the person is selling? I don't think so. Now, there's a reason for me to get on a call. Because you say that you do not do ads. You said that like you just use LinkedIn. You said you did not use ads. You did not do outreach. So what exactly is this? What exactly is this? And then after that, I added social proof as well. Like, I'm adding a reason. If you want to succeed with marketing, you don't have to sound like a marketer. So everyone is saying, can you get on like a discovery call, whatever, everything? Like, yeah, just sell me your service. Like, why is there a reason for you to reach out to him? I said, like, the guy literally texted me to stop because he cannot handle all of the appointments. So can I use the same start for you to get you more appointments? So this is the example I would use if I was in your position. Coming to your call to action, it's probably like a 10-minute call if I'm not wrong. Been doing it for a few high ticket founders, bootstrap killers too. Want to jump for 10 minutes and see if there's like a fit. If I'm a founder, I don't even know if you can help me, and you're telling me that I should get on a call with you, give me my precious valuable time, only to see if you can help me. If you cannot help me, like, why did you reach out to me? Just try to understand, like, look at marketing from the perspective of the founder, like, just see it from his perspective, man. And this sounds harsh, but all I see is someone with 28 followers. Like, let's say I'm the founder of a 100 million company. I see someone who has 28 followers reached out to me. Like, I would never get on a call with you until unless you have something of value to prove to me. Show me that you have something of value to prove and offer, and then I'll get on a call with you. That's why in the call to action, I always like to give instead of ask. So right now you're asking, give me your time. But why not offer to give something? So can I write, like, let's say you're doing ghostwriting, can I write a LinkedIn post for you at zero cost, which I guarantee will get like double the engagement as normal, so that you can see what I can do for you? If you're selling video editing, like my friend Chad, he never goes on a sales call. And all he does is when people respond positively, he literally just says, we'll edit a free sample video for you. People send over the raw files, he edits the sample video, sends it over to them, and they're pretty happy and satisfied. And then they like directly pay the invoice. So just give instead of asking, man. Why are you asking for time? The way I sell my software is I say, yo bro, like, take this free 1000 credits, go ahead and try it. I'm not saying give me your money, I'm saying, yo bro, like, I'm giving you free leads, free thousands of emails, phone numbers, whatever. Go ahead and try it. Now people like it, now people find it valuable. So just start giving instead of asking. Because like my mentor Himanshu Argwal said it the best. He said those who give more than what they paid for, like those who do more than what they paid for, soon, like, they basically like soon make a lot of money or something like that. Like typical cliche saying, whatever. But offer a lead magnet. Or you can enter, like, or you can ask them for a, like, to send over a video. So you can be like, can I send over a video explaining this? And just send over a 1 to 2 minute Loom video. Because yeah, I mean, like, I won't get on a call directly with the person when I don't even know if he can help me or not. Show me some social proof, which is the last point of this. There's no social proof. You said I've been doing it for a few founders. Like, I don't know who the fuck they are. Give me like public social proof. Like, I have the social proof. Like, this is what I'm going to be using in the cold email campaign I'll create after this video. So I want a couple extra clients for my service, because we stopped doing outreach because we were genuinely like constrained by like supply. We had a lot of demand and we could not fulfill, but now we have the infrastructure to basically cater to more clients. And there, like, the email which I plan on using at the end, I'm going to be using the social proof. Like, what I'm selling is more appointments with them, and I'll be saying that, yeah, this is the exact system we use for people who work with like Grant Cardone and Russell Brunson. I have that social proof. Grant Cardone, Russell Brunson. And it's publicly available on my YouTube as well. So I can send that. People ask me like, yo bro, is your appointment setting service gonna work? I say like, yo bro, I send over the link to my YouTube videos, where I say, see, you have proof over here. And someone says like, can my LinkedIn outreach work for me? Whatever. I just say like this, see, over here, I've shown proof that we book 5 calls with one LinkedIn account in 24 hours. Then someone asked me like, yo, does Twitter outreach work? I showed like campaigns which get like 10% positive reply rates. After that, there's this video, scaling an agency from $30,000 a month. Like literally just me going over how I'm scaling the company. A lot of social proof, everything. And a client of mine, she like actually white labels my service. So what she does is she reaches out to people. She charges them like $150, $200 per call, and then we fulfill for her. She pays us like $100 per call, which we generate. And he said like, can you send over some social proof? She just sent over this video, scaling an agency from $30,000 a month to $100,000 a month. And yeah, after that he's ready to onboard today, because I have social proof. Like, the greatest thing you can ever do is just have a lot of social proof. And the easiest way to get social proof is by just working on a pure results basis. Because if you're confident you can get results, you will actually make more money if you do on a pay on results basis. Like if I charge $3,000 a month, that's considered high ticket, whatever. That's just me getting like 30 calls for someone. Like if I say like don't pay me anything, I'm gonna get you calls. I can easily book like 60, 90, 100 calls per month for someone. I can literally make like $10,000 a month from one client. And that's me making more money compared to me charging like a fixed retainer. So I don't understand why people charge like stupid fixed retainers or something. Work on a pay on performance basis because you can make so much more money. And number two, if you're not good, if you're thinking like I cannot deliver results, it'll force you to get better. When we worked on like a pay on results basis, the month I had when I started doing it for actually was the month where I made the least amount of money in like the last 6 months. But that was because like I was not good enough, but that forced me to improve because I understood if I don't make like my service better, if I don't actually like get better at booking appointments and everything, like I won't make money. So that forces you to get better, and when you get better, like getting clients is easy, man. Once you have like a proof of concept, I know I can genuinely like over deliver a lot for my clients. And I know I can get clients any day because I have so much of social proof. Like literally today, person sending me screenshots like, yeah, Saumil, the appointment you book for me, like that converted into clients. Two of my clients have like signed two clients today, literally today. That's like one client every single day. So I have the social proof and everything. And all these videos, by the way, they're just indirect testimonials. Now you see like this guy's freaking killing it with this software. I know you're gonna buy this software eventually. Maybe you decide like Twitter outreach is not for you right now. In the future you will. Because you'll come here, you look at the pricing and everything. Then you're gonna see that, yeah, this is literally the most affordable software ever. There's no other software in the world which allows you to like send unlimited DMs, unlimited AI personalization, everything for $19 a month or $99 for lifetime. And yeah, that's basically the video, the review of the campaign and everything. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment. Lot of cool shit in the description. So go check it out. Bye. Take care.